these are temporary shelters made out of willow branches that a lot of the plains tribes and even the tribes in the mountains would have used if they were on the move, right? You just grab willow branches and stuff from the streams and make yourself a temporary shelter. Kamehameha started talking to Lewis about the necessity for guns. He complained that the Spanish from a long time ago that had come through there would not give the Indians guns, but that the British gave guns to their enemies like the Hidatsa and the Blackfeet, and that if they had guns, they would be able to hunt on the open prairie and eat like their enemies do. And so, but this is Lewis's inn. He knows what they need now. They need guns, and they need guns desperately. And Lewis needed horses desperately. So he explained to him, and he said, look, we have, most of our party is on the other side of the pass. We have a lot of men there, and we have a lot of supplies. And we would gladly trade for a lot of horses. I'd like you to come with me with 30 horses and your braves and your warriors to meet with the rest of my group. And when we get there, we'll have a big meeting and we'll trade for horses. We can't give you guns yet, but he assured them, he said, all we need to do is pass through here, and then many, many more Americans will be coming to give you guns. And I know that's a promise for something in the future, but Kamehameha was willing to do it. And so Kamehameha started gathering people together for the next morning to go back across the pass. And the next morning when they did and they started to take off, the men refused to go. They thought it was an ambush. They thought maybe Lewis was working with the Blackfeet. And so they refused to go. And Kamehameha gives this big speech, what kind of men are you? This is what we have to do in order to survive. And so he just starts to leave with Lewis. And then a few others got on their horses and joined him. And before long, there were quite a few warriors on the horseback following him, and even some women that went along with this party to now cross back over the Lemhi Pass. So we'll take you there next, to cross back over the Lemhi Pass and back into the Jefferson Beaverhead River area where Clark was still coming up the river. All right.